you're watching Amina's Healthy Kitchen. My name is Amina, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make meatballs with a vegetable and tomato sauce. Okay, this recipe is a definite crowd pleaser because everybody loves meatballs, and that's why meatballs are a perfect way to sneak vegetables into your loved ones. And in this recipe, I'm actually putting spinach inside my meatballs. And in the sauce, we have a lot of vegetables going on. So this meal will give you a good supply of vitamins and minerals from all the vegetables. And you're going to get iron and protein from the meat. It's delicious, it's easy, and I'm really hungry, so let's get started. The ingredients that you'll need to make the meatballs are some ground beef, or you can use any ground meat of your choice, some dried oregano, an egg, some garlic, an onion, some frozen spinach that has been defrosted and drained of all the liquid, and some coriander, and that's it. So I'm going to put all of my ingredients into this bowl. I'm just going to wear my glove because I've got a boo-boo on my thumb. So I put my meat into here, lovely, and I'm going to put my egg in here. And I'm going to put all my other ingredients in here as well. And I'm going to give this a good pinch of salt. I'm going to mix this all together until it combines. So my mixture has all mixed in nicely. I'm going to make the size, get a pinch of the mixture the size of a golf ball. And I'm going to put it in my hand like that, and I'm just going to roll it together like this to form a nice little ball. Just like that. And I'm going to put it on here. And I'm going to keep going until my mixture's finished. Now I've finished forming my meatballs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the pan and just brown them. I don't want to cook them all the way through. I just want them to get brown on two sides. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm just going to get a meatball and I'm going to put it in my pan. You don't want to overcrowd the pan because then they'll start steaming. And depending how big your pan is, you may have to do this in batches. Like I think I'm going to have to do it twice. Now, my meatballs have become brown on one side. I'm going to flip them over so they can get brown on the other side. Now they've browned on two sides. I'm going to take them out. So we haven't cooked them all the way through. We just put them brown on two sides. We're going to continue cooking them later. Now I'm going to do the second batch. Now my meatballs have been browned on two sides, and now I'm going to make the sauce to put them in. The ingredients you're going to need to make the sauce are a can of tomatoes, half a cup of tomato puree, 1 cup of water, some garlic, some coriander, some dried basil, and some dried thyme, and some salt and pepper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of this in the blender. And I'm going to put this through my blender. And my sauce is ready. Now I'm going to put everything together. So in the same pan I used as before, I put some oil in there to get heated up. And in this bowl, I have some chopped up aubergine and chopped up courgettes. What I did was I put 1 tablespoon of corn flour on top of this, and I gave it a good mix. But first I'm going to put my onions in the pan. I'm going to cook down my onions until they become soft. So once the onions are nice and soft, we're going to add the courgettes and the aubergines. So the aubergines and the courgettes have cooked down a bit, so I'm going to add my tomato sauce and my meatballs. One thing in there. I'm going to add the the meatballs in here. I'm going to cover the top of this now, and I'm going to put it on a medium heat, and I'm going to let it sit there for 40 minutes. The meatballs have finished cooking. They smell so good, they look good, and I'm ready to eat. I want to get a meatball and a courgette. That is so good. The meatballs are nice and juicy. The courgettes are so good. Courgettes are my favorite vegetables, so I'll never say a bad thing about courgette. But that's what that is. If you want this full recipe with the list of ingredients, the step-by-step instructions and all the measurements, then you have to go to aminashealthykitchen.com. And until next week, keep cooking!